All right, everybody, welcome to the new podcast. This is Sports Jive, brought to you by the Fresh Jive podcast, sponsored by the Car Trackers and Supreme Beef Jerky, our two premier sponsors for the Sports Jive. No, it's a new podcast. We got our co-hosts, we got Mr. Ali Qureshi and Ahmad Mehboob joining me. Welcome. So this is the panel. We're kind of going to go through the NBA playoffs. Welcome, guys.
Yeah, let's do it.
So now let's go East Coast, Eastern Conference. And Eastern Conference is trash. Let me tell you this, right?
Really is.
Yeah.
But besides,
It's like D4. So we'll just go with the winner.
no. Eastern Conference, besides the top 4 seeds, like you have in your playing teams with losing records.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
like the 8th seed is a losing
I
record.
wouldn't even say top 4.
Yeah.
You're getting because the Pacers are in the 4th seed and the Pacers are not good at all.
Well, Pacers, they won 50
I would
games.
say it's the top 2 teams, honestly. It's
Pacers won 50 games.
Yeah, but they're in the
It's
East.
50 and 32. Yeah.
People are happy on Chicago.
Bro, I think my NBL team can win a game in
People are happy in the Pistons, Chicago, right? A lot.
No, I would say it's like a two-headed. It's just
Sorry.
Just make sure
it's 2 teams only. It's the Cavs and
Celtics.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, Dark Horse Pistons coming out.
I actually like the Pistons.
Pistons are nice.
I actually like the Pistons because they got that toughness. They have that guy that always gets in a fight.
Yeah,
They got
Stewart. Isaiah Stewart.
Yeah, and then they got that Thompson, the twin.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Oh, yeah. He's solid.
Yeah.
Really good.
Really good.
And Cade's playing amazing.
He's a beast. He's like a 6'7" point guard. Right? 6'8" point guard.
He's solid. He's fine. And I feel like this season he took that leap.
Oh
right?
yeah, he's balling.
So let's
he's
go.
hitting big shots.
So let's go through that matchup now. We have the 9th and 10th seed.
Yeah.
We got 9th seed Bulls versus the 10th seed Heat.
I'm gonna go with the Bulls.
Bulls.
Yeah. I actually like a couple players on the Bulls.
Kobe White? No, Kobe White?
Kobe White's good. Who's the guy that the Oklahoma City traded?
Giddy.
Giddy.
Sick.
He's balling, bro.
Hey, he hit that half-court shot on the Lakers. What a shot!
And then I like that rookie that they have.
Oh, solid. I don't know. I know exactly what you're talking about. He's solid.
Yeah.
But I mean, the Heat are still not bad. Think about it. You got Tyler Hero. You got Bam still.
Yeah.
And
they got Wiggins too.
And we got Wiggins, but Wiggins has been hurt so much.
Yeah.
He barely played.
I'm gonna go with the Bulls.
You got Bulls.
Yeah.
Matsky, who you got? Bulls.
Bulls in 5.
I'm gonna go with the Heat.
Ooh.
I got Heat with I think. Oh no, it's a play-in game, Matsky.
Okay,
so one game.
Gotcha.
So we'll go with the majority. We're gonna go with you guys both have Bulls. We're gonna go with the Bulls as the winner of that.
Okay.
Let's go 7th and 8th seed. We have Orlando Magic 7th seed against the Hawks 8th seed.
Okay.
Ali, start us off. Who's
Both
winning that?
teams are trash. I don't know much about them.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with. If Trae Young is playing, I'm gonna go with Trae Young.
I'm gonna
go with
say.
the Atlanta Hawks. Even though the Magic have a couple good players, I like their what's that?
The Wagner, Franz Wagner.
Franz Wagner, and then the other guy.
Paulo.
Yeah, he's solid.
So I'm gonna go with Orlando because if you guys remember the beginning of the season,
they were balling.
Orlando was the hottest team in the East. They were the number 1 seed for a while. Paulo goes down with an injury, right?
And
then they started kind of going mediocre status, right? They got hit with some injuries.
Yeah.
But Paulo's back. Paulo's back. He's playing amazing ball.
Balling, yeah.
He's balling again, and they've been playing solid with him. So that's why I think their position is a little deceptive.
Okay.
I think with Paulo's solid. I feel like he's taking that leap too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he's like Julius Randle better.
Well, 100%. You know,
Right?
100%. I'm not that big on Julius Randle.
No, but what we thought Julius Randle would be, but that's all.
Yeah. Hey, no, but Hawks have some solid players too, though.
And they got Trae Young.
They have
Trae Young, big shots.
Trae Young solid, but they have this one guy. I forget his name. He's like a solid defender. He leads the league in steals.
Okay.
Right. He's long, lengthy. I was watching his game. He's nice. That being said, I still have Orlando. So, Ahmad, you're the tiebreaker. You got Orlando or
Orlando, I believe, yeah.
Or
especially if you're saying that if
Paulo
is back.
So, and that's a play-in, so it's single game. So we're gonna have Orlando go forward. So now between the Bulls and the Hawks, who's winning that game? I'll start us off because this is now the for the 8th seed playing. I'm gonna go with the Hawks. I think I'm not that big on the Bulls.
Okay.
I think Trae Young, the Hawks are definitely a little bit better, so I'm going with the Hawks.
Okay.
Ali, who you got? Hawks or Bulls?
I'm gonna go with the Bulls.
Ooh, we got the Bulls over the Hawks.
Yeah.
Amatsky, you got the tiebreaker again.
Nice young
Bulls as well.
Over Trae Young.
You know, I totally forgot that Giddy was on that team too.
Oh, Giddy.
Because I love them on OKC as well. Yeah. Dude.
But I thought they should have never traded him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought that was a terrible. Wait, who did they get from? No, they got Caruso.
Yeah,
I think that's
Josh Giddey is such a great player.
He's a young
I feel like
player.
he was balling before his whole scandal that he had.
Yeah.
And once that scandal happened, they just had to get rid of him. And
I mean,
I feel like if that didn't happen, he would have
I'm going to defend
been a cornerstone on that
He
team.
was sick too.
I'm going to defend OKC because they won 68 games after that trade.
Yeah, but they probably would have won the same with Giddey.
I don't think so. No, because think about it.
The thing is, Giddey might not
Or
have
they could have got
either.
more for him.
No, think about it.
I think they gave him away.
No, think about it. They trade Giddey away. That opens it up for those other players who've just taken up another. I think
Yeah, but
forget
Giddey
his
is a
name,
special player,
Jalen.
man. I
you
feel
know?
like he's a
But
special
I mean,
player.
and also like Josh Giddey, right?
Yeah.
So he's getting more not playing time, but he gets more shots up now too.
Yep. Yeah.
Opposed to what he had over there.
So you have Chicago.
Correct.
So it looks like it's a 2-1. Chicago moves into the 8th seed then,
Yeah.
right? Now let's go into like the main matchups. We got number 1 seed Cavaliers versus Chicago 8th seed.
Oh, the Cavs.
A 7-game series. Ali Sarasov, who's
I would
winning?
say Cavs in 4.
Cavs and 4?
Yeah.
Amatsky, who you got? Cavs and Bulls. Amat's been high on the Bulls with Giddey. Are they upsetting the number 1 seed with that, with Giddey?
Cavs. I love Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, how many games?
I think maybe 5. I think like in 5.
So Cavs and 5?
Yeah, so I think Bulls could pull off one at least.
I'm going to say Cavs and 4.
They're a solid squad.
Cavs are so deep. Evan
They are.
Mobley's taken another leap.
Oh, yeah.
Donovan Mitchell, I've always been
He's
high.
a local product too, right?
Yeah,
He went to USC?
I believe so. Oh yeah, he's a USC guy. Yeah, granted, I'm a UCLA guy personally, but I'll give him credit though. No, but I've always been really high on Donovan Mitchell's game.
Yeah.
Love his game. You know,
Their point guard's really good too.
Oh yeah, Garland. There's Garland.
Really good.
You know, so we all got Cavs. Okay, so going to number 2 seed now, we have the Boston Celtics versus Orlando Magic.
Oh, easy.
Boston.
Amatsky, why don't you start us off?
Boston in 4.
Boston in 4.
Yeah.
Ali, who you got?
Boston in 4.
I'm going to give my Orlando Magic some credit. I still have Boston winning. I say Boston in 6 games.
Ooh.
Because I'm telling you, man, Orlando's solid. I'm high on them.
But I feel like the Celtics are just too stacked. I mean, they're coming off a championship.
Yeah.
They coasted through the season. 1 through 5, they're stacked.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly,
they have a healthy Porzingis. They have Drew Holiday, which is like the biggest pickup in the last couple of years.
Man, Milwaukee trading Drew Holiday away.
Oh, that conference is crazy.
Didn't they trade him to a different team and then he got picked up.
Right,
he got released.
He went to Portland.
Yes. And he got released, and then Boston picked him up. But still, they made him available.
He helped them win that championship on Milwaukee.
Easy,
huge,
easy.
His defense is so great.
There's a poll that the NBA does. I don't know if you guys have seen this. No. They ask all the players who's the most underrated defender, and he wins. Drew Holiday wins every year.
That's nice.
Then this is coming from other NBA players. Yeah, do you know about that? So they do this poll and they ask other NBA players who's the best defender in the league.
Oh yeah.
And everybody's Drew Holiday wins every year. You know.
Yeah.
All right, so we all got Celtics.
And he's such a good guy, by the way.
Oh yeah.
He's like very like.
He's a UCLA product.
Yeah, I know.
Yep. Let's go to the number 3 seed. This is an interesting matchup. Number 3 Knicks versus number 6 Pistons.
Okay.
Ali, let's start us off. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Pistons.
Pistons in how many games?
I would say 6.
6. Amatsky?
I like that. Pistons in 6.
Pistons in 6. Knicks are nice though.
They are.
Jalen Brunson. And Cat's a big thing, you know.
Yeah. And Cat, I mean, he kind of disappears in big games.
Knicks won 51 games. Detroit are 44 games. Knicks are nice, man.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with the Pistons also.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I got Pistons in 6. I think we all say Pistons in 6.
I like the grit that they have.
Yeah,
they're like that team that you don't want to play. They're just really tough. They're ready to fight.
Yep.
And they got that length. They got that athleticism. I feel like they got the right pieces.
And we talked. I think we started talking about the Eastern Conference. We're talking about the Pistons exclusively because we're all kind of high on them, right? Cade's a solid player.
Cade is solid.
I think he's, and they got a lot of good pieces there.
They do.
So I mean, it'll be but they're also young.
Yeah.
Right? Knicks have been there in the playoffs last year. They're kind of a little bit more playoff tested, right?
Yeah.
But that'll be an interesting one. So now we got Pacers number 4 seed and the Milwaukee Bucks the 5th seed. And I think Ali, you start. Who said Pacers are the biggest frauds so far? Ali, I think that was you, right?
They're not that great. I'm gonna go with Milwaukee.
Milwaukee in how many games?
I'd say Milwaukee in 6.
6. Amatsky, what do you got? Pacers versus Milwaukee.
I think Bucks myself. Giannis is healthy.
Yep.
Yeah. I think 5 to be honest.
I got got Bucks also. I mean, Giannis is still such a good player.
Top 5 in the NBA.
Arguably top 5, top 3 player in the NBA. Like his physical
He's a
beast. Yeah. I don't think Pacers have any answer for him.
They don't.
Halliburton's solid. Don't get me wrong, but
he fell off.
I love Halliburton.
Yeah,
he fell off this season.
Yeah, he didn't
on his podcast.
So I got Bucks. I'll say Bucks in 5. Honestly, yeah. So we got that. And that's pretty much the East. And then we can kind of see where our predictions go after this. I think we should reconvene for a second round. And then do our predictions then. But this is a nice little entry level for the Sports Jive podcast.
Yeah,
it was great sports talks. But yeah. Those are our predictions for the playoffs. Let's see how accurate we are, and we'll see between the three of us who had the best picks or who got the most accurate picks.
Got you.
All right.
And then should we put a wager on this?
A wager?
I mean, dinner.
Sure, we can put a wager on it.
We pretty much agreed on everything. The only ones we didn't agree on.
But there's a few we didn't agree on. There's a few. We actually agreed on a lot. I mean, a lot of them were pretty straightforward.
Straightforward.
But yeah, I think there's a few variables that we have in there, so we can give some points out.
The biggest one is the Rockets, Golden State.
Rockets, Golden State. You said Rockets.
I said Rockets. You both said Golden State.
Golden State, yeah. And if anything, we can.
Did we say? Did we say who we're gonna think to win it all?
We did.
Yeah, we said. Did we say Lakers?
You guys
said Lakers and Celtics.
I said Lakers.
Oh yeah. We said who's coming out of each conference.
Yes.
Right. So you said Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah.
You said Lakers and Celtics also.
Correct.
So who's winning, Lakers or Celtics?
I think Lakers.
And how many games?
I would say 7.
7
just for the
and
theatrics.
then, sorry, one more question. Who is winning MVP with now Luka there?
Oh, Luka. It's Luka's team.
Yeah, I know. I still think LeBron ends up winning it. Wait. That's assuming Lakers win the finals.
Okay, first of all, Luka leads the Lakers in every stat category right now. I don't know if you guys know that.
But
it's still LeBron.
I don't think they could give not.
It's still LeBron's team.
It's like when they gave it Shaq.
It's Luka's team now. It's Luka's team.
It's going to be Luka's team.
It's already Luka's team.
Okay,
not going to. LeBron is 40.
He's still arguably a top player.
But he's not a top. But Luka's a top
5.
2, top 3 player.
Yeah. I'd say top 5.
Okay, Kyrie, right?
Jokic.
Agree.
Okay.
Jokic before.
Jokic is up there.
Okay.
SGA. This year.
But remember who knocked out SGA last year?
That's last year.
Tatum.
This year.
This year better this year, and he's out for vengeance.
I think SGA is better this year.
Tatum or Luka?
So.
Yeah.
Shea is great, but he's a high volume shooter.
He doesn't
create for his team as well.
Okay. Giannis. I have Giannis over Luka.
What about Tatum?
Wait,
are you kidding me?
What? You would have
guys?
Giannis is a physical specimen of matter.
Huh? Luka has the most skill in the NBA after Kyrie. There's not a more skilled player than the dude can score.
Yes.
The dude can score from anywhere on the court. He's a great shooter.
Okay,
he can create for anyone on the team.
No doubt, he's skilled. Yeah. No doubt, he's one of the top skilled. There's no argument there.
Yeah,
but we're talking
the best scorer in the NBA.
I'm talking overall impact, everything. His defense has always been criticized.
His defense is criticized.
Giannis is a beast of a player.
Yeah.
If you're drafting,
can't shoot though.
Oh, it doesn't need to. He takes 2 steps from the 3-point line and dunks it. He takes 2 steps from half court and he can dunk it. Just the physical specimen.
If you were drafting,
right now, drafting.
If I was draft team,
knowing
you draft Luka over Giannis right now.
Knowing how they would end up. Like at this stage,
I would take I would take Luka over.
One has a championship already.
Forget all that. Forget
championship.
But forget like historical all that. We're talking about as of right now, as of this year, right? This year, don't get me wrong. Like Giannis, his fresh rookie year, he wasn't that great. Whatever. Yeah. We're not talking historical. We're talking this year, right now. Who's the top 5 players in the league? I have Giannis over Luka for sure.
I don't think so.
Just this year.
The only player that I would put over Giannis right now, Luka right now is probably
Kyrie.
No
Joker.
No, the Joker. That's
Joker.
You don't put Kyrie over Luka?
No, Kyrie's my favorite player. but I would say Luka is the better player right now.
No.
I think
Kyrie's a better version of Luka.
No. I mean,
more agile.
I'm gonna agree with Ali on that. Like when Luka and Kyrie were both on the Mavericks.
Yeah.
Luka was clearly the main player.
Luka was the man. He was the main option. It was Kyrie's my guy.
And Kyrie's my favorite player.
He's my favorite player by far.
And I'm super high on Kyrie's game. But it was Luka 1A and Kyrie 1B.
Yeah.
But because he had to because
it was Luka's team.
Yeah, it was Luka's team.
Yeah.
But if they play 1-on-1, who wins?
But that's not a good.
Basketball is not a one-on-one.
It's like saying, Shaq versus Michael Jordan 1-on-1.
Yeah.
Shaq's gonna destroy him because
about that.
He is.
But what if Jordan touches the ball? Shaq cannot guard Jordan.
You watch Shaq and Michael Jordan play 1-on-1. They're messing around. No, but that type of game. But my point is, hey, if Shaq starts with the ball,
he's gonna back it down and dunk.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying.
If Jordan starts with the ball, then
he has to shoot.
He's gonna miss eventually.
Yeah,
right? And he'll miss one shot, and once he misses one shot, but that's not to say, hey, I'm not arguing.
That's not
but I'm not arguing. Hey, Shaq's a better player than Michael Jordan. But Michael Jordan is still the better player, right? But 1-on-1 is not the test.
It's not the test,
right? You know what I mean?
It's a team sport.
Exactly. 1-on-1's not the test for that.
So you place Anthony Edwards. What's his name? David. The Brow. What's his name? God.
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis with Giannis. You think it's better than what they have currently right now?
No, I mean, again, it's a team format, team setup. It's the positions, it's a mixed chemistry, all of that stuff.
But I'm saying, isn't that a better fit?
No. Every time Anthony Davis and Giannis?
Yeah.
Versus Anthony Davis and Kyrie?
No, Luka. So, but instead of trading for Luka, let's just say
No, but then Giannis and LeBron don't fit because they both play very similar. Styles and they're both physical. Dominant
I think Luka is such a great player.
There's no taking away from that.
Yeah.
But okay, I would say Tatum is up there, right, in the conversation. Even though I'm not a Celtics fan by any means. But Anthony Edwards.
I would take Luka over both of them.
What about Anthony Edwards?
I would take Luka over him, but I feel like Anthony Edwards
is coming. He's coming.
He's a threat for sure.
Yeah,
but you're basically Luka's only 26 years old.
So you're basically saying Luka's the top 2 player in the league right now.
I think so.
But Luka's not in shape. This year, we're just talking about this year, not
dropping 50, 100%.
No, exactly.
That's the crazy part.
Yeah, no, 100%.
He doesn't have to be in shape. You can say Jokic is not in shape, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're still busting everyone's butt.
I mean, I think
the 2 best players in the NBA
let me say
are
this.
like the most out of shape players.
I think healthy Kawhi's better than Luka.
No.
Easy.
No.
Kawhi shuts Luka down, and Kawhi scores. Kawhi scores on Luka every time.
Yeah, how about Kawhi Leonard?
People. The thing is,
I think Kawhi cannot even be in the top 10 because of his health.
No, but that's the thing. That's the thing. You're using his health as the.
But the dude never shows up.
Always. But that's what I'm saying. A healthy Kawhi.
Hold on. What about Durant?
No, Durant's a scoring. Yeah, Durant. I'll take Durant over Luka. Yes, you're right. You really do. Honestly, you're right. Honestly, I take Durant over Luka also.
Oh my goodness.
Easy.
Even D-Book. D-Book.
How about this?
Did you see
what
they did last year?
Steph Curry versus Luka.
Oh, Luka.
Over
Steph Curry's like 38 years old.
But the way they're playing,
he's playing right now amazing. He's dropping.
He's playing like he's always played. He's playing.
He's playing exactly. Yeah. He's playing great.
But Luka is the better player by far. If there was gonna be a draft today, Luka would get picked way higher than Steph Curry. 100%.
What are you talking about?
100%.
Knowing what's No,
we're not talking about past accolades.
No, we're talking about this season. We're only talking about this season. But based on this season, Luka hasn't done much this season though. For you to say that though,
he's still playing great.
He's playing great, but he hasn't done much. He missed so many games. He's been injured.
Then he has to acclimate with the new team.
Yeah, exactly. So how can you're using history, but you're still basing everybody else on current?
He's going off his game, man. That dude can ball.
Don't get me wrong. His game is solid, but Kevin Durant's playing better.
Kevin Durant's team didn't even make the playoffs.
That's his team. His team. We're talking about the player, though.
Yeah, but he's not that great. He didn't make the
lost 5 games straight.
The dude couldn't make the playoffs with Bradley Beal and Devin Booker.
And
that was solid. They got 3
that's
superstar players.
That's great. Did Bradley Beal play? Towards the end. How did the Phoenix Suns not make the playoffs?
I love Durant. I think Durant's game is amazing.
Oh, I love Durant too.
And I know he's gonna leave.
Oh, 100%.
I would love for him to come to the Lakers. They think he might go to Dallas.
Rumor is Houston.
Yeah.
Why?
Rumor, it would be nice to see him go to OKC. But they don't need him.
I was just gonna say it. What if he goes to
OKC? Yeah. Oh, if he goes to OKC, his legacy is just done. He goes to a 73-win team, then a 68-win team. You know.
But if he wins the OKC, it's like LeBron winning.
But I feel like the Lakers or Dallas could use him. Houston, I don't know if that's what I heard. A young nucleus.
There was an article that came out that Houston is targeting him if they don't, depending on how this offseason, and they have cap space too.
Yeah, does he still get a max stuff?
I'm sure he's still going to want it. I mean, Paul George got a freaking max deal.
The robbery of the year.
Oh Lord, and I love Paul George, man.
You know what?
He's so smooth.
I liked Paul George before he shunned the Lakers and went to the Clippers.
Yeah,
I thought that was such a.
But
horrible move. I feel like the way he did that to Lakers.
No, but you have to. I mean, you have to understand. You're coming from being the man to being a third option now, right? To with behind LeBron and AD. Like how you can't. That's tough.
Yeah, but
he
would have
got a shot.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, but he with the Clippers, he was a second option, right? Versus the third option with the Lakers.
And he was balling with the Clippers.
Oh, he played really good. Yeah.
Paul George, I love his game.
Yeah.
He has such a smooth game. I don't know. He makes bad decisions.
What happened to the 76ers, man?
I don't know.
That's
curse, bro.
Certain teams, I thought were gonna do solid.
I thought they were gonna dominate. They have one of the best point guards. They have the best center. Embiid cannot stay healthy.
Yeah, that's another travesty right there.
Man. I love Embiid too. He's I love his game, like his swag. He's just like he's such a great player, but he just can't stay healthy.
Man. 76ers were a surprise. Yeah. Phoenix Suns from the West Coast, the Western Conference.
I feel like,
and 76ers from the Eastern Conference were the biggest disappointments in my opinion.
By far.
Amatsky, you agree with that?
100%.
Biggest surprises for me on the Western Conference: Houston Rockets,
100%,
and Detroit Pistons on the East.
Yeah.
Who do you got? Same.
Yeah, I think those two were.
Cavaliers playing the way they played.
I don't think Cavaliers were going to be as dominant as they are right now.
They were solid last year too, right?
They were okay. They were okay.
Yeah. They weren't as this year. They were I think they were the number one team, right?
Yep, they're number one team in the East and 65 wins.
Yeah, they're right there with
huge.
It's
crazy. They had some big. They had an 18.
They had like
18 game win streak or 20 game win streak. Yeah, and two of them. They had another 15 game win streak. Yeah,
they're consistent the whole year.
Yeah, they've been playing solid, but a lot of crazy things in NBA this year.
Yeah.
The Mike Malone firing. Was crazy.
Yeah.
The Mike Brown. Even though I hate Mike Brown, is it Mike Brown?
Yeah.
From the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah.
The head coach.
Okay.
They fired him too, and Doug Christie, who I can't stand. Because of the Kobe stuff, I can't stand Doug Christie.
Those are the good days, he's the head coach now?
He's the head coach.
Those are the good days, preseason games, dude. There'd be fights.
Oh, yeah, man. Him punching Rick Fox. Can't stand Doug Christie. That snake. That's the Sports Jive talk. Thanks for joining us. This is our panel. We got Ali, Ahmad, and Maros. Thanks for joining.